do you get rid of it? What?
I am the beginning. I am the end.
So 2 plats, gold 3s. Oh, and I have 4 plats. I'm the lowest person in this lobby. Okay. Okay.
What's up, guys?
Yo, yo, yo.
Sounds, yeah, B-side, going tiles, maybe? Okay, so they're separated.
One's mid.
You got one over still here. Yeah, there's still one here.
Cover going
He's
out.
outside, I just heard him, Sova.
They could be coming up to UKO.
My wall just went down.
I can do this all day. Here. No.
Spike planted.
Fuck.
Last player standing.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't I was like, I hear one, I'll go get him, and then I swing. Oh, 3, okay.
He's weak when he's blind.
Risky buy, but I don't think they'll expect it if they come here.
Claro, por eso no.
Let's get this done.
Some here, tiles.
Right here.
Shadows traveling.
That was bad.
What do you mean there? Why are you doing heaven?
Multiple enemies A. You're finished. Enemy spotted A.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Shadows traveling.
So, how'd they get on site with everybody there?
I was something, and I got my.
Combat is a means to an
I only
end,
heard.
and we are the means.
Maybe stack A, because I can block them off long enough.
Okay.
Scanning ahead.
Cypher's camera's up over here. Yeah, there's some here. Just don't peek them, but somebody should rotate over to B.
Going out.
My wall just went down.
Stay in sight. Knife deployed. Freeze
We're clear here.
Other one's over.
No more meddling.
It's you and me.
Thirty seconds left. One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Where was the ISO at? He was over here, wasn't he?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think he was around here.
10 seconds left.
Gotta be outside.
Drop down, drop down, drop.
Spike planted.
I started fucking lagging, bro.
Exploit their bad choices and they'll question the right ones. I need a gun. I need a gun. I hope this was exciting.
Some here.
No chance.
Nice.
Definitely tiles. There's more, at least two.
Shadows traveling.
Ah, he peeked out just to trade.
No.
Get them here.
Ultimate ready.
A catwalk.
Mid.
Come on, guys. Hurry up. Rotate.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Kill.
One either in our spawn or directly to the right.
Kill the queen.
Both there.
One enemy remaining.
I think I heard both of them there.
For sure.
Yeah, I did.
Main room.
Good shit.
Taking one for the team.
It was a nice try.
Yeah.
Bro, look at that.
Gotta
Uh-huh,
rotate a little
Valorant
bit
try.
faster
They
next time,
think
boys.
themselves are
Yeah,
equals.
my bad.
They are
Yo,
mistaken.
Pro saying they should have rotated, but he never called a rotate. He didn't say they were pushing site, nothing. I'll save. Open your tracker again? I don't know how to switch between things though, but
I'm done
with Cypher's
secrets.
Of course he's there. KO.
I hear them pushing up there.
Cover going out. Blinding.
Who else? My ult is ready. No distraction.
He got the ISO.
Nice.
Kill smart? I don't
I hear
know.
them backing up.
Up, cat.
where you are.
I ain't got nobody holding. No way.
Reloading.
One's holding tiles. You should run with your knife. One's in market.
Shot suppressing.
One's holding tiles, one market. One site. One straight ahead connector.
Spike planted.
Shadows.
One market, one B main. One site.
Take the one outside and you're good.
Last player
long.
standing.
Oh, he jumped there.
I would have never thought he was there. Just wait. I thought he was on site.
Breathe. Then commit.
Hey, look, I got this.
Alright, everybody save. Save.
Brother.
Spicy save. You can do like a light bar, yeah.
Not with your team. Alright.
Pull them to their grave.
Knife deployed.
Here.
Wow, these guys are such pussies.
One suppressed.
They're getting Orbe.
It's you and me.
What's the pushing me?
Spike planted.
Alright, I'll see you too.
Last player standing. Flawless.
Sure.
I survived obliteration. I will survive them.
Listen, leave mid alone. Stack fucking A site. If they start coming, don't back off the site and give it to them.
No charges.
Leave mid alone. Leave mid alone.
Shutting them down.
They're here.
There they are. Sensor drift.
It was a fake. They're not in.
Come here, Omen.
No
Watch cat.
surprises.
Okay, this is not a fake.
One less. No more.
Did you not say leave mid alone?
Anything else say, B?
Spike planted.
You guys should have been rotated.
Brother, he didn't say they
Last player standing.
Activating kill mode. That's a joke. Kill mode is default.
Right here.
I'll play B.
They're most likely gonna be.
Shadows traveling.
I love to smoke. Wow.
I swear I can hold you, I'm lagging.
Coming out.
Stay down.
Just
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Yeah, dude, he plays. That dude's sus.
They demand a fight. Who are we to disobey?
Suppressing.
Enemy spotted mid. Target spotted mid.
Cover going out. You are powerless.
I know exactly where you are.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
See, dude?
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
Claw through them.
Try again. My
Shadows
ult is ready.
traveling.
yo, check true, check true.
Enemy ma-
Cover going out. Here.
Target spotted mid.
Shadows traveling.
30 seconds left.
Stealing sight.
Fresh one. Ultimate ready.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Sitting.
10 seconds left.
Bro, he went to the other side.
Spike planted.
I don't understand you guys.
Ooh, I thought bro had time.
Mag deployed.
Check hell.
Prepare for hellfire!
Push him and kill him. Push him and kill him. Now go get that fucking bomb.
Nice knowing you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's my fridge.
My burden never ends.
Like, we had the numbers and you guys just let them roll in. It makes no sense.
Time's up. Let's go.
I can paranoia for you,
I need a gun.
if you want.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Hold them. The hunt begins. Nothing there.
Enemy spotted mid. There they are.
Sometimes don't peek them. Stop peeking them. Let them have it.
It's you and me.
We're all rotating. Why? Why are we rotating?
Target sighted. No more meddling.
Last player standing.
There could be one
Spike
garden.
planted.
Or even coming up behind you. If I had to guess, last two are on site. Brim is playing for post plant and Rain is guarding site.
Cover going out. Blinding.
Never mind. But once he wasn't.
Last round before the switch.
Spend everything. We keep nothing.
I need a gun.
No distraction.
Cypher.
Enemy tag. Right here.
Careful.
Brother, what did he get into?
Spike planted.
Or alley, or whatever it's called.
Last player standing.
What's this thing for?
Target down.
Switching sides.
There's no need for
The enemy to suffer. Kill them fast.
Snuff them out.
Scanning ahead. Found them.
I have the spike. Cover going out. Shadows traveling.
Enemy spotted B.
Last player standing. Flawless.
If you're not a good shot today, don't worry. There
That's
are
the
other
fuck.
ways.
Yes, please. Oh my god.
Don't worry, I'll keep them quiet. Spike retrieved.
Revealing area.
Knife deployed. One suppressed. Spike dropped.
Neutralized.
Reloading. I have the spike. Spike
I
drop.
have the spike.
Focusing. Our spike is down.
Revealing area.
Spike down B.
I'll spike go B.
Help him clear sight, ISO.
We're both
I
on
think
site.
we
30
knew
seconds
that it
left.
was there.
Last player standing.
I fucking can't, dude.
One enemy remaining.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I literally can't. Can we please forfeit? Please.
There's one more round, yeah.
One fucking missed every shot on
Match
an easy
point.
kill and got
From the
180,
shadows, they will
one
hide
tapped with a fucking Marshall.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking about ISO. Literally had the KO right in front of him, missed all three of his shots, and then got 180, one tapped.
Whatever it takes.
Last player standing. Defenders win. Flawless.
No, thank God.
Match found.
So
No one can hold their breath forever.
Hey, the gang's all here. This is great. They don't stand a chance.
Toxins going up.
Right here. Enemy spotted A.
Toxin screen down. Not enough fuel.
Enemy A. Enemy
Toxins
spotted
going up.
Reloading.
Toxin screen down.
Last player standing. Spike planted. Night night. One enemy remaining.
Let's go. Hassan.
This is nothing.
Guys, I will deny that I said this, but your inventions are valuable. Keep tinkering.
I'll find them. One down. Enemy B.
Toxins going up. Toxin
Enemy
screen
spotted
down.
B. Grenade!
Shot flash.
Enemy spotted B.
They're all hit 101. The last two. 101 Reyna, 101 Reyna.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Let's go.
You want my approval chamber? Do that again.
Viper.
Yo.
I liked how you said that. I like that voice line.
All right.
This is our home. Keep them out.
Not to make it weird.
Revealing A.
Hey!
Poison orb emitting.
Enemy
What the?
Raze, how the fuck did you not kill that guy? Alright.
No, I do the thing really bad, but
Last player standing. Spike planted. Thrifty.
I got your backs. Just, you know, from the front.
You're good.
Where for next?
Eat your own heart out,
Chamber.
Reyna.
Grenade!
Scanning ahead.
Enemy spotted mid.
Seps.
Toxins going up.
Get him.
Toxin screen down. No. Not enough toxins going up.
It's you and me.
Teleport's broken.
Spike planted.
Reloading.
Enemy spotted A.
Reloading.
There's one on ping. Okay, I picked it up.
Enemy spotted A.
Last player standing.
Stick.
I couldn't.
It's fine. You're good.
Level
I whipped my
over
shot
home,
on
yes?
chamber.
Good.
Not chamber, sorry, Gecko. I could buy some more.
I got knives this round, I'm fine.
Need a drop. Thanks.
They are so dead. Eyes up. What's this? Grenade!
Toxins going up.
Enemy spotted B. Right here. This is too far.
Nice.
Toxin screen down.
Enemy loves this gun. Enemies B.
One enemy remaining. Spike down
Good
B.
shit.
It's a shame you had to die, but you're not part of
My quiver is
Thank
never
you, guys.
It was good.
Reloading. Reloading.
Let's choke them.
Head.
See ya. Enemy spotted mid.
My turn.
Enemy spotted A.
Spike down mid.
Toxins going up.
Enemy mid.
121 Reyna. 52.
One enemy remaining. Spike down, attacker spawn.
Reloading.
When you get nice.
Yeah.
We are strong because we are together. Don't forget that.
I have money.
Let me buy you Jet.
Can I get a drop?
Or a raise, I can buy both of you.
Need a drop. Thanks. Can I get a drop? Let's make them dance.
Toxins going up.
You should run. Spike
Toxin
planted.
screen down.
Enemy A.
Toxins going up. Goodbye. Toxin screen down.
Last player standing.
Why'd I swing like
I
that?
win again.
Not your best.
Okay, we know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
Thanks.
That's my bad. I kind of fumbled it. Should have played more aggressive.
No, you good. I literally swung them with my orb in my hand.
Enemy spotted A.
Ended. Toxins going up.
Reloading.
Toxin screen down.
There.
Famous hit.
Toxins going up.
Ooh, the arena's good.
Toxin
I hit her
screen down.
74.
Someone did it.
Might be 150.
Spike planted.
Poison orb emitting.
Last player standing.
3 down. Poison's off.
These guns we use are okay, but I will also bring my own. No offense.
No. I could. I'm good with the Guardian. I'm sorry, the Deagle.
Enemy spotted A.
Toxins going up.
Enemy spotted A.
Toxin screen down.
Multiple enemies A. Enemy spotted A.
My ult's ready.
That works. Revealing area. I am the hunter! Monster on the loose!
Last player standing.
Oh.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Anti.
No one will remember them.
We'll come back. I can feel it.
To go into kitchen.
Here goes the party! Enemy spotted B. Taken out.
There.
Toxins going up.
Grenade!
Don't get in my way. Here, toxin screen down.
Really?
Shock dart.
Just chilling.
They're rotating to B. Stop them.
You had your fun. My turn.
Don't be
30
here, don't.
seconds left. Spike planted.
Look, thank you, dude.
Last player standing.
Probably not need it.
Teleport's ready. My ult is ready.
Oh wait, my bad.
One bullet per enemy. That should be enough, yeah?
Anyone need
Should
something?
probably play Omen. I don't think I can play Omen.
Anyone need something? Need a drop. Need a drop.
No.
I have knives and
I have knives.
full level.
They are so dead. There. Got him.
Damn. What the fuck?
Enemies A.
It's you and me.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining. Spike down A. Last player standing.
And up back. Up and back. Up in the back.
Last round in
No,
the half.
I didn't get it.
Use everything you have. We lose it anyway.
Your jet. Bye. Please. Jet. Jet.
Thanks. Come into the unknown. Right here.
Toxins going up.
I just got hooked by that right now. I think
You
Rose
should
is
run.
marshalling on.
Toxin screen down. Gun here.
Spike planted.
Enemy down. Be faster.
Nice pick. One's main. for sure.
Poison orb emitting.
Hey.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Poison's off.
NT.
Switching sides.
Okay, which gun to pick this time?
Need a drop. Guys, come on. Spike.
You got it.
Their hope is their poison.
Scanning ahead.
Toxins going up.
Enemy spotted A.
Reloading.
Gun here. Toxin screen down.
Spotted A.
Last player standing.
So close.
It's alright, guys. We got it.
It seems these strangers want me
Baze,
dead.
I mean this in the nicest
Yeah,
way, but
they're not
I
so
just really need you to get more than 3.
Let's flush them out.
Reloading.
Gun here.
104 on
Toxins
2KJ.
going up.
There they are. Shot that. Reloading.
Enemy down. Gun here. Toxin screen down.
Last player standing.
I hear them scurrying.
spotted mid.
Toxins going up.
Right here.
Enemy spotted A.
Toxin screen down.
Take flight. Enemy spotted A. Down.
Let's leave.
Stay down.
Come on, leave.
Alright, sure. Let's do it.
Reyna might be sniping mid. Watch out. Like under.
I have 2 shock dart. Wait, hold up.
Standing ahead.
Reloading.
Last player standing.
No chance.
30 seconds left.
Pushing the shock dart? Hello?
Remember, nobody's a hero when they're crying for air.
I think it's because Reyna blinded, and also Reyna would have traded.
Still, I was running towards him because I threw a shock dart, so it's like, why the fuck would he push, you know? Like, it makes no fucking sense. Then I forget what rank I'm in. Don't buy. Buy for next.
Eyes off me.
Next round we force.
I got the spike.
There they are.
Toxins going up.
Grenade! Blocking sight.
Reloading.
Toxin screen down.
Spike carrier. I have the spike.
Spike down A.
No fuel.
Enemy spotted A.
Last player standing.
Raze, you blocked me. You blocked me from
Match
getting behind the
point.
wall.
Look them in the eyes when you kill them.
God damn it.
Right here. Right here. Right here.
Let's make some chaos.
Right here. Revealing area. Enemies found them.
Toxins
Enemy
going up.
spotted mid.
Spike down B.
He just did it again!
Last player standing.
Teleport's ready. I have the spike. I'm too far.
Defenders win.
You wonder about moments like this your whole life. But when they actually come, you just ask yourself, are you ready? Or are you not?
现在我感觉到很冷静， 我已经完全准备就绪。但是我不知道踏上舞台的那一刻会是什么样的感受。未来可能都没有这样的机会再登上决赛的舞台，这次我一定会抓住它。
When I first started playing Valorant, I could never imagine waking up here. Everybody had us as being the worst team in the league. With everything we've done, everything we've accomplished, the thought of this whole year just being a dream that I could wake up from is terrifying.
我是个单亲家庭，我一直以来就跟我的爷爷奶奶还有我妈妈生活，所以说，我需要向他们证明我有能力去养活他们还有我自己。
Seeing my teammates lose in the grand finals was really heartbreaking for me. I was really sad that I couldn't be there for them. But now I'm here, and we are not stopping.
파이널이 한국 인천에서 시작됩니다. 전 세계에서 온 팬들이 이 두 팀의 승리를 지켜보기 위해.
Time slows down when it can get no worse.
Hola chicos, estoy con muchísimas ganas porque ya empieza prontito la final aquí.
I can feel it running out on me. I don't want the.
영웅은 태어나는 것이 아닙니다. 바로 이런 순간 속에서 만들어지는 것입니다.
In moments of immense pressure, it's human nature to want to run, but it's moments like these that define a person.
Now there's only one thing I can do. Fight until the end like I promised to.
我必须要勇敢。
Wishing there was something left to lose. This could be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinding flashes getting closer. Wish that I had something left to lose. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. When the sky
No matter the circumstance, I'm always going to enjoy the moment.
这一刻我已经梦想了很久了，这一次我会让这个梦圆满的结束。
Anytime you like a butterfly, I flip a switch, keep a secret, let you come inside. When I run the gamut, but I could never plan it. I keep on breathing when I land it. When I run the gamut, but I could never plan it. I keep on breathing when I land it. If you give me a piece of your heart, you keep easy when we are a part of two worlds. It could be nothing, maybe it's something. Keep your eyes on me, keep your eyes on me, keep your eyes on me, me, me. Keep your eyes on me, keep your eyes on me, 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 me. Keep your eyes on me, keep your eyes on me, me. Keep your eyes on me, keep your eyes on me. Anytime you clock a butterfly, you flip a switch, keep a secret, let me come inside. When you run the gamut, but you could never plan it. You keep on breathing when you land it. If you give me a piece of your heart, you keep easy when we are a part of two worlds. It could be nothing, maybe it's something. Keep your eyes on me. Easy when we are a part of two worlds. If you give me a piece of your heart, you keep easy when we are a part of two worlds. It could be nothing, maybe it's something. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me. Me, me. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me. Me, me.
Run. I love it when you hide. I've been looking for you a long time. Run. I love it when you hide. I've been looking for you a long time. No, you not my homie. I ain't got no friends. I'ma do my own thing. You can follow trends. I'ma break into the back of the room with a hammer. Ain't taking a loss. This ain't no follow the leader. I'm running it up and I'm taking it off. It's deserved. You wanna be up on my team, then show me that you earned it. I'ma empty out this clip and show 'em how to burn it. I can see right through that boy, I know when I'm observing. Yeah, run. I love it when you hide. I've been looking for you a long time. Run. I love it when you hide. I've been looking for you a long time.
No distractions. It's you and me.
Yeah, I'ma maintain number one. I don't never gotta say too much. Shorty be thinking I'm green. Don't get me turned up. Watch out. Me and gang gon' be on yo. If it's a challenge, then we finna. I'm on the scene and I build my team and I build my game. I know they running this life. I'm a winner. I'm never top out. Ain't no switching. I'm here with the guys and they never lie. It might be a challenge, but that's what united us. Ain't never too late, cause that's what ignited us. It's feel like Gina and Pam. Salt and pepper, we take out your man.
Enemies forever. We can take it all to our graves. Enemies forever. You wanna take me down and take my place. Run. I love it when you hide. I've been looking for you a long time. Run. I love it when you hide. I've been looking for you a long time. Run. I love it when you hide. I've been looking for you a long time. Run. I love it when you hide. I've been looking for you a long time.
What up? Smiling away.
재택도 문을 찾아온 전 이건 데자부 이미 와본 걸까 내 성공을 전부 담긴 그린 시작아 Can't lose 점수 그거는 연애 숫자 내 열의 top 10 고는 식당 그걸로 채운 너 잔전 부대 스탁 상식주의 red dot 경고는 없어 better not 내 사방에 다 부리지 마치 red hot
하나를 쓰면서 말해봐 Tough guy도 협고였어 도망가 이제는 시시해 gunfight about a blade 이별까지 shade 내 주세 봐 보게 fade 끝이 보여 네 band-aid 끝없는 내 rampage 이게 나니까 절대 can't change 내겐 없어 plan B 오직 plan A 바꿔 pain of a champion into champagne
챔피언스 서울 그랜드 파이널에 오신 여러분 환영합니다. 이 트로피를 향한 여정의 끝, 그 정상에서 만날 두 팀을 소개하겠습니다. 중국 발로란트 자존심 대륙의 꿈 에드워드
What an electric opening ceremony, the perfect way to kick off the grand finals here in Seoul. I mean, you guys, what do we make of that? That was crazy.
An incredible performance from everyone who went up there, and for these players, what a moment for them to get to walk out in front of this crowd.
This thing's only happened once in your life. Well, maybe it happens a couple, but definitely this is the first. Being so young, so talented, putting so much effort into something, and seeing all of these people rooting for you. And look at this. EDG, they have the double ban. They took away Ascend and Icebox.
It's nothing too shocking. The Ascent was kind of a given that they've just been banning that in general. But as you guys are talking about, Heretics will be perfectly fine with that. And overall, probably aren't that hindered at all by this draft. Like we were talking about, there's not that many pain points to really target with these bans.
I think the biggest thing is the crossover in this pool. Team Heretics is great on Sunset. We've seen EDG's competencies on that map as well. EDG chews into a Lotus that Team Heretics have also favored here. Even beating Fnatic earlier in this tournament on that map. That double ban advantage, I don't think is actually huge considering how deep Team Heretics map pool is.
Yeah, but it would be amazing to finish up, to close up today in that abyss, in that map 5, if we ever make it there. But thinking of Haven, of that first map, we saw the other day what Heretics did. They brought in an entire new composition, and we just cannot do nothing else but wonder, are they going to do it again?
I will have to just wait and see. I don't think there's going to be too many pivots here as far as comps are considered. But as you mentioned, that Abyss, the perfect cap on this series. We may not have split, but Abyss has taken its place. And so far, it pretty much has only delivered bangers. If this one goes the distance, that Abyss is going to be absolutely insane to watch.
Listen to the fans in this arena. They are so ready for this best of 5. And hearing a lot of Let's Go Heretics.
Yeah, they are loving that team. But EDG, I mean, their fans are rolling deep here as well. It's such a crazy moment to have these 10 players on that stage. For 6 of them, this is their first ever champions. 5 players on this stage. This is their first year playing at Tier 1 in Valorant. And how they're here on the biggest stage the game has to offer.
And everything feels different about this final. The one time that they played against each other earlier in the year, EDG was only able to get 9 rounds total. Then they can exceed that in just the first map.
The difference is back then, EDG was playing for Hong Kong. They were looking to empower him, to have him continue to be that superstar. But now it's Hong Kong playing for the team, playing with alongside EDG, being assisted by the likes of Simon, who comes in as the perfect pairing to set up everybody to shine.
And map 1, we're going to see that on full display. We start on Haven. That's where we've seen EDG playing this Neon Breach composition, which is all about Kung Kung and Simon's coordination, and what Kung Kung can provide in getting these opening kills, in claiming space early in the rounds for his team. Him and his opponent duelist on the other side, Miniboo, are the 2 duelist players at this event who, when you watch them, they are taking the most opportunities for opening duels. I think in a lot of ways that matchup will define this series.
Yeah, and the other side of this as well, we've seen Boo and Miniboo playing on the same side together over and over again, taking advantage of that synergy. And look at the comp changes. Oh, there's a lot of comp changes, but there's definitely some inspiration. Mirror matchup for our first map. Another change coming in from the side of Heretics. We understood that the other composition was everything about getting that plan down, but if you want to play the distance, if you want to play to the best of your abilities, this is the best composition you can play.
This is not a new comp for Team Heretics. They were playing this in EMEA, and they looked great with it. Miniboo, I think his best agent is that Neon. He has been on it all year long. But the biggest thing here is that EDG's prep will have been wasted. They will have been looking out for that Sage comp, figuring out how to play against it, and Team Heretics have thrown a huge curveball here to start the finals.
I completely disagree. I think that they thought that was a one-time thing. It didn't work with swap out.
Yeah, it's ready. It's time for map 1. Let's send it over to your casters. Show some love to two people who most definitely saw this finals coming. It's Brian and Sideshow.
Listen, I'm not ready to take credit for that. I don't think anybody saw this one coming as well, because listen, at the beginning of this tournament, and Champs has always proven, I think, that anything can happen. When you have two teams here that have had drastically different paths to the finals, drastically different goals as well. One team, EDG, on the side to try and dismiss some of the doubters that have plagued them after that Shanghai performance. And not only have they broken history, broken their own limits, but also potential chance to grasp that trophy. And the same could be said for Heretics.
We're getting a really unusual map to start this one off. The desk were hinting at it, but we've seen only losses for both of these teams on Haven here at Champs. Somebody's got to walk away with the win, and EDG picking it, thinking that they were at an advantage here to start.
Yeah.
Kang, of course, is the player to watch and will be for this whole grand finals, I think. And on the other side, that MVP candidate for Team Heretics, at least on this A defense, Rien's looking to hold it down and back up. That's a bad stun to begin.
Good though, open sight. Heretics going to be playing for that retake. Simon's going to be sticking this. So extension of the round now. Through the next, still 5 versus 5, and shot darts flying through and past. Kang, the slightest of off angle.
They've got doubled up in hell here with Aftershock and Paranoia. This should be very, very difficult for Team Heretics to retake unless they go Heaven.
Done lands right at the feet as the Aftershock pulls out as well.
Still have Paranoia.
Yeah, and that util is going to be used to exchange hands once more. Paranoia in the face, Kang's body blocked, and EDG eviscerating. Fell into Heretics players where they stand. 4 survive for a pistol round win on EDG's table.
That's a huge pistol for EDG to take very early on. They've been winning 63% of their pistols in this tournament. That's an enormous number. Been consistent with it as well through groups, through playoffs. Their pistol round strategies have always come through, and you can see it here again. That doubler playing Simon and Smoggy in hell there provided so much utility pressure to keep Mini Boo back. I think that's such a huge battle between these two teams. Which of their entry players can get the more value? And that's not always kills, that's also space creation.
It's been a trademark, I think, for Mini Boo as well. If you're a stat Steven, you only look at it, you might think he's been having a bad tournament, but he does do the job, and his team trade him out when necessary. This is a heavy stack, though, and a kill trip as well. They might be able to reap the rewards, and yes, indeed, still the 1-for-1. EDG now aware of this, and they don't want anything to do with a stack.
The question, however, is whether they rotate, or whether they re-hit. There's nobody over towards the A side. Team Heretics are banking on the fact that it's going to be a hard rotate over towards A, trying to gamble with their pool weaponry and classics to get into position. They've read the situation wrong. Nobody with a beautiful call. He's found the correct solution so many times in this tournament. For a player that's new to IGL and who's done some secondary calling in the past, it's remarkable.
It truly is. These best of fives, they can often feel like more of a marathon than a sprint. You've probably heard that line before.
Cage triggered.
EDG have a lot of experience in them. Still, nobody is new to that IGLing. Roland Magoo dismissed handedly. Out towards the back of the side. Should be another open shut case for EDG for this round against the Eco.
Following along with Simon here. There's a supportive player if you've ever seen one. What an addition to this EDG squad. There's a fault line perfectly placed again. They always are when it comes to this guy.
It is astounding as well. A player like Simon as well has joined this team relatively late. First international event for him. You can say the same in terms of the finals for the rest of his team alongside him. So to navigate first 2 rounds here of Haven.
It truly is remarkable what EDG have done, though, because I feel like we've never seen a Chinese team set up like this before. When you think about Chinese teams that you expect to break through, you're thinking a super team where everybody is the absolute best in their region. Actually, what they've done is they've reduced their fragging a little bit by adding Simon into the team. He doesn't get the most kills. He's a silent, supportive player, but he's got 0.5 assists per round over the tournament, which is just a ludicrous number. Like, other top players are getting 0.3.
Yeah, supportive util, usually on point from this guy.
Shows you the identity shift that EDG have gone through, no longer trying to rely on that individualism to carry them through games. This is a team now.
Yeah, Shotgun actually misses, doesn't actually break the initial trip. Kangang's going to think that that is free real estate and instead just hands over his life. Open-handed there towards Benji Fishy with one plucked out of the picture. He might be looking for a few more. He's getting reinforcements, fast re-clear. It's called out now by Heretics, using the drone to pave the way. They'll be spotting this out. They're aware of the fact that it's onto the C site. All about how the battle begins though, towards the back of the site, and Team Heretics have rifles in hand. That's a beautiful one.
Wow. Trading spectacular for Heretics. You see there another very textbook example. Miniboo goes in. Does he get the kill? No. But does he set up the rest of his team to get through the choke point and collect everything? Absolutely he does. Another interesting thing to note off the start there too. Benji Fishy not using a slightly more optimal trip, but that one would have been broken by the shotgun. So he goes for the one that just goes door frame to door frame, and nobody is assuming Benji's going to use the better one. That he tries out in this round actually.
Mind games occurring.
It's all about it.
Little micro differences. They can make the difference. Scenarios like this, best of fives, every single advantage counts. This is heavy A lobby control, but EDG are just waiting. Primed and ready to pounce. 5 alive outside of lobby. Drone is going to get that clear connection. Miniboo. No punish inside onto him. Still play for his life, but they are going to have to concede this space up eventually through random spray. And his Histieroo acknowledgement acquired by Rians, but he just can't quite land it. Only the one shot connecting.
All of this, though, has denied EDG a lobby control. They're worried that people could be short. Miniboo could be pushed back up into position over towards long. Heretics were already reading that EDG would give up on this, and you're right. He's gone to break a similar shock, a similar trip again.
Still out to the open, barely a shoulder. It's enough for Kangkang to capitalize.
Bad positioning from Wu, big mistake.
Miniboo's going to see if they can shore this one up, straight through mid, up the gut, down and out, and contact is called. Chichu, none the wiser. Heretics bringing this to that 4 versus 4, nobody. He's going wandering there, looking for an opening towards the A side, but call is now made. 27 seconds left. They want to go over towards C, and guess what? Reinforcements have arrived. Benji Fishy and Miniboo once more. An attempt to play spoiler. Paranoia sweeps through, no connections at all still. Kangkang delivers them 3 in a round so far. Not enough damage done for the plant down.
When Simon's stun isn't there, Kangkang's stuns are. And that was perfectly positioned over towards Logs. The timing could not have been better. And now they're splitting up, trying to catch timings on Riens and Boo.
Heretics always going to be doubled up here, prioritizing that discipline. The timing is missed. Shifts in the night. Kangkang spotted and cannot recover. Taken down out of the fight, Simon. Just rookie to the stage, just rookie to the team. To deliver a clutch as he's done so before. Fault line ready, sends it out preemptively. Boo is sticking, damage needs to be done, bullets need to be finding their targets, but Rian, the swing to find his mark. Simon dropped, it's a round cleaned up, and now we sit at 2-2.
EDG still going to be looking fairly decent with their economy though, so it's not disaster just yet. I think you can start to see that this is a grand finals game. There's a little bit of shakiness around here, and certain players stepping up. Big game players like Kangkang, certainly a name that I would put on the list.
Nice balls on B, bro. Really good. I like it.
Team Heretics have got so many different paces that they can go towards, and actually EDG are going to go for an eco here. They might have been able to scrape together a bit of a buy, especially with Kangkang having ult, but they've gone for the safer option.
Kangkang's going to offload it anyway. Looking for an electrified end to the round, potentially a start 2 to start, and it does connect, but he can't quite get it. The tracking was almost on point. Rians though, steady nerve and a steady hand, enough to save the day, but he can't stay alive much longer. Still, the flood is on and in charge. Commanding presence of Boo and Miniboo. Brothers in blood, they're looking to dish it out on this site. Players revealed and the swarm has arrived.
How was Rien's been able to shut down the entry there? That should be a kill every day of the week for Kangkang. Top of the scoreboard, not playing badly by any means, but just that single duel in that position. Wow. 6 health for Rien's would have made all the difference here. It was an eco, but I think Team Heretics are proving that this version of their composition, when they go back to something a little more standard, it's looking way, way better than when they pulled out the gimmicky Sage comp earlier on against Sentinels.
An excellent point that the desk was kind of talking about, discussing as we were heading into this. We've got time to discuss it. It's a timeout for EDG, feeling that pressure and heat, because I've been so impressed with EDG over the course of this tournament, paving the way with most of their wins. A lot of it coming from anti-strat preparation. It's been a key component for them landing themselves into the finals here. But when a team throws you off, you think they're going to be playing one composition, they throw you for a loop as well, switching back to one of the older ones. It just throws your preparation out of the window, and it forces EDG now to adapt to the scenario at hand.
I did say at the start of this, it's a really strange map for us to be beginning the grand finals, because it's a map that neither team have won so far at champs. 2 losses for Heretics, 1 loss for, sorry, other way around, 2 losses for EDG, 1 loss for Heretics. But also, the map advantage that EDG have for being able to come through the upper bracket, they used it to get rid of a map that Heretics would have banned anyway, Ascent, and Icebox, which, you know, Heretics have looked pretty decent on, but to be honest, that's somewhat middling territory. Historically, the team that comes from the upper bracket with the map advantage isn't even favored. It's 4-4. 4 upper bracket teams, 4 lower bracket teams have lifted trophies in Valorant. So, considering that EDG didn't even manage to create too much of an advantage for themselves and make a good map pool here, it's so even today.
Yeah. Even initially, for sure. Here it is. Straight through the smoke. That's disrespect shown by Rians. Taking a gander and a glance over towards lobby. They're not expecting that at all. Off angle is beautiful, but a flash and a peek and a swing on top of it. Miniboo seeks to supplement the fight once more.
He's everywhere.
Still keeps the lead for his team in terms of that player advantage. Woot, flash and a peek as well. He needs to get himself back through Link. Chichu thinks at least he thinks he's earned himself for timing. Kankan, what is that? Oh, through the back though. Benji Fishy cleaning up any sort of blind spots that might have been occurring. Still a 2v3. There's chances for EDG.
But they're going to be running into Benji's utility here. Simon's got to break this. And even if he invests the ultimate, that'll probably just be to get the plant down.
Let's see.
He's going to be able to have this timing to pull it off in the post.
Yeah. There's no flood being called here by Heretics. They want to make sure that they hold it down. Collected. Into the retake now with a paranoia, but that's a big miss. The ult's going to be expended, and bullet to the dome, side of the head. Kang, too much to overcome. It's Wood who puts him to bed, puts him to rest. And now lead accruing here for Heretics.
The battle between Benji Fishy and Chichu, another one to pay attention to. Both of these teams are set up in somewhat familiar ways to each other. They have one super hard entry player that loves to make space, take the reins, try to get those opening kills. And then they have a Sentinel who's phenomenally gifted with aim, who tries to take openings and opportunities for them aggressively in the mid-round. Benji there shuts down Chichu, makes sure that that gap is firmly closed. And Team Heretics now, with 4 in a row, knock EDG onto another eco. This is not the beginning that this Chinese squad would have wanted in their first ever grand finals.
There, map pick 2. Things going to miss there. Seen cheeky plays like this with the smoke as well.
Love that one.
Just in case there was a dart heading in his direction.
And of course, that's the kind of thing you can bring out in the future if EDG don't go towards A-Long and don't figure out what you're up to.
Deploying drone.
EDG are going to need to come up with some answers, and they're going to need it fast. There's rifle in the hands of Kang. Still holding down his angles for one-way Benji.
It's a nice spot for Benji as well, because Chishu loves going for those mid-round lurks through Garage once the trip has been broken.
Trap play inside as well. Woot hold on to that fault line. It's a stun ready for him. Presence over towards A. It's been faked out by EDG. Not quite fake, actually, just intending to pull players away. And Kang's hoping that there's rotators.
Look at Miniboo and Benji waiting for these lurks.
Flash anyway, they choose to take the time. He stuns himself in the process. War straight up, that's a Hunter's Fury. Hard committal still. He's potentially out of there. Still dropped down, 45 health, still alive and kicking. He's dancing around. Most of the util, and still coming up with it. Benji! Return to the fire and through the flames. You're not coming out unscathed.
2v3, EDG are going to have to pull out something incredible here, and they've only got 15 seconds.
Time is just against them.
The ult?
Yeah, ult pivot over and away, but again, the timing is going to be brutal. Kang still collects the one. It's a 2v2, but still 4 seconds to go. He missed it! He's missed the timing!
What's he doing?
Brutal! And nerves, frantic on stage, on display.
You've got to play to your outs in moments like that. You can't allow The perfect to be the enemy of the good. Sure, planning for backside there would not have been an amazing play, but you're pretty sure that they were all over towards the C site. You've got to go for it. I mean, Smoggy's got the timer at the top of his screen. He knows that he beefed that. He wasn't even close. He was about 0.2 seconds off.
Wow, he sold.
Narrow margins indeed. It's 5-2, another buy round. EDG with guns of their own. Got to start pulling it back sometime soon.
Again, you can tell that it's a grand finals match. You can tell that the pressure is weighing down on these players. And for some,
Getting fired after
greater
that.
depths. Look at Kankan, 10 and 5. He's been so clean with these shots. But everyone on EDG needs to be on the same page.
Got to see that synergy that we've seen all throughout the tournament here, but Heretics no slouches of themselves.
Looking to head back over towards A. And Miniboo and Boo have been locking this area down, somewhat similar to the way they defend on Sunset, trying to play each other in.
Boo knows the angles. Will use the TP though to get the hell out of there. Also some players up and over the shoulder. He's got backup arriving, and EDG 50 seconds into the round, but looking like they want to commit over towards A. It's going to be a clash. Util is going to need to be picture perfect again. Wall up and over, flash onto the side, stun is used in kind. It's Miniboo just letting one loose of his own as well, and still with 30 seconds to play with. They want to just take a scramble, mad dash to C.
They're going into the Rolling Thunder. This is where Woot is. This is where the trips are. Deep trip for info.
Yep, and that's already spotted. Benji, he's dropped in a moment's notice. 20 seconds. Here's the old Woot. He's getting ahead of all of this. Wants to take the peak and wants to take the fight. Hunter's Fury trying to bail them out. Slowed down to a crawl. Aftershock in their face. It's full util spam. Cacophony of all of it into the back of the site we go. Twists and turns. The tail's being weaved, but it's all on Heretics' side.
Again, EDG. The clock being the biggest enemy. Boo just stays alive on B. And it's a tragedy. 6 rounds in a row now that EDG have failed to capitalize on. And these last two, the kind of performances you should never be seeing from a team that's demonstrated such excellence here in Seoul. The calling got so scrambled there. I can respect this play from Jisoo and Kankan towards backside, trying to make room, trying to get the kills working. They haven't let out the breach ultimate.
Yeah. Getting messy and muddy. Like you said, evidence, I think. These players are playing on the biggest stage that they've ever stepped foot on. In all of their careers, there won't be higher stakes than this. Gets info, not actually broken. That's beautiful info. No, at least 3 is there, and the fight is called. The kill collected. Kang just forced to watch from the spectator seat now.
And look at the defaulting, it's just not good enough from EDG. They're not breaking Benji's utility. He's locking down the whole of B and C on his own, allowing the rest of Heretics to stack A. EDG have no way through, and if they go back and try to break these trips, they're going to be too late. There's only 50 seconds left. This is looking like another round that will be so difficult for EDG to put on the board.
Still walking most of the way. 40 seconds here. Trip in their face. They're going to be slowed down by Woot. Abundance of util. Trip once more. They've walked up right close, and they will be breaking this one. TP, no, there's no cover. And Woot's right there. For the punish, Chichu vacuuming up space, hoping the rotations are abound. Might be able to catch this timing, yes. Head missed. Boo just trying to catch that sight line. K just dropped down, trying to get his team in 14 seconds. Again time, running away from them. Hourglass potentially dry, nobody's gonna stick this plan. And Miniboo cleans up the flank. Forward aggression showcased by Chichu. He knows he has to take risks. He knows the matters need to be taken into his own hands. Noro theft. Reveals all. The dart is dealt with. But Heretics have players, they've got bodies, they've got util, and they've got guns. The aim on display. It's a masterclass of the cleanup.
I think EDG need another timeout here. You think about what we've seen so far in this arena. Aspas, he had a chance on this same stage to turn his reputation into reality. Com and Sassy had their chances for 2 champs trophies, and it slipped from all of their fingers. These opportunities, they do not come freely. They do not come often. You've got to grasp them when they present themselves. And right now, EDG, they've earned their way to the stage, but they are just letting it all fall away from them early on here.
Josh, those opportunities that you're talking about, there's no team that knows that better than Heretics right now on this stage. They made it to the finals of Shanghai. They couldn't convert it there. It was a trophy in touching distance, but they've learned from their mistakes. Despite the fact that you've got so many rookies on the team, I mean, you couldn't even list out the amount of teams and challengers leagues that they were playing in.
I think that's what they were thinking. Nobody's going to land here.
And Miniboo himself
We're on
wasn't
the
able
other
to
side
play in
of the
Shanghai.
map.
Said it was heartbreaking watching his squad lose those finals, powerless to help, and now he's out here. And Heretics, they're the kind of team that can turn it around with a new comp, and the backing, the system works so well. And the coaching staff are so well prepared too. They can just spring out a fairly default composition like this and mirror match and beat you at your own game.
Absolutely. System is such a good word to use there as well. Encompasses Heretics so well as a team at the beginning of this year as well. All sorts of doubters, expecting them to be bottom feeders towards EMEA. They showed that they were potentially that flash in the pan at Madrid, but at every single step and twist and turn of this year, they've showcased what they've got on the international stage, and now playing like they do not want to let the same fate meet them that was at Shanghai.
Heretics out of the TAC timeout are expecting something quick, pacey. See how much deeper the trips are from Benji. Faking like there's A pressure.
Yeah. Similar game plan by EDG though.
Yeah, calling a bit of a pause into this one. They've taken some nice A long control. This is going to make Heretics a little less confident about their read coming out of the timeout. It wasn't quick and pacey, and now they've given up a lot of info and stability on the A side.
Rians is even hard committed over towards the side. I guess he does have the cam to help him out and get that information down towards short, so it's not in too much danger. EDG here are just trying to temper the pace a little bit. Hope that Heretics will fall into a trap of maybe trying to re-clear A for info.
And Heretics do enjoy re-clearing. They play heavy re-clear styles on Sunset, on Icebox they were doing it against Lev. Nothing seen with the drone.
Yeah.
This is the perfect time to go for that A execute.
Perfect timing on the smoke though too from Boo. Instinctive, knowing that could be the time to strike, and guess what, Rian's way ahead of him. Nobody picked off, and that's going to spell defeat. He knows that the hit's coming in. Sidestep, fault line not connecting there, and heads are being popped, rattled off the shoulders. Chichu is going to try and make a play. Makes his way over towards C, but again, 17 seconds left.
There's barely time for the spike to get there.
This keeps occurring. A mad dash and scramble towards the end of the game. At the end of the round, Chichu at least will push back Miniboo.
Caught by the trip.
6 seconds, caught by the trip. 4 seconds, you gotta stick it, and the aftershock denies it. Wu will pay for it for his life, but at the end of the day, it's another round earned for Heretics.
I have never seen a game like this in all my time following Valorant. 3 huge rounds lost to the clock in a grand finals. Incredible intuition by Riens in this moment, by the way. Boo throws down that smoke, and Riens anticipating the timing they might be taking. Finds not only a first pick, but enough damage onto Kung Kung to slow him down, hesitate in his step. Finds the pick there too.
Same setup. Rian's alone on an island, but will it make a difference to Recon? I mean, that just reveals all. If you see Kang, you know he's going to be the tip of the spear.
Think about what this does for the confidence of Heretics too. Yeah. If you were hoping that they were going to back off and start to respect some of this utility and allow Kang space on sites, the fact that you've just lost 8 rounds in a row, Heretics are going to be happy to swing into you, to step up, disrespect util.
Exactly so. Drone tagging again. It's a heavy reveal. There's nothing obfuscating this from EDG. They're going to try and go in with brute force as the play. Dart up and over. Is dealt with. Broken inside the smoke, dominated by Rians. He wants to potentially take the timing, but the stun connects in. Bruder by Miniboo is there to meet him. Come knock into the side, but it's all too obvious.
Spike down.
And the reality is starting to settle in. Chichu now in a 1v4. It's an impossibility. Spikes in no man's land.
sad spot for him to be in. The rest of his team have not been defaulting and breaking the enemy Cypher util. He's not been able to pull off these big lurks. When they have come, they've been too late and his team's been losing to the clock. And now the rest of the team has to sit there silently, allowing him to try to go for the clutch and just wait and fester. It's tough to pull yourself out of a rut like this. The words can sometimes echo hollow even as people try to pick each other up. Don't worry guys, we're gonna get back into this surely. Next round is the one. And you sit there hoping that you can force yourself to believe.
Tell yourself it's one round at a time.
It is a universe.
And it's desperation at this point. The first half of Haven has not gone the way that EDG were planning. Weaponry, thankfully, hasn't taken too much of a tumble. That's a loser's bonus to thank for that one, but the reads are immaculate again. Look at the setups by Heretics. A stack of players still over towards C. EDG just desperate for this orb. Simon would be his ult online. There's no punish in sight from Heretics. They'll give him that.
They can play a little further back actually. Re-ends with the Hunter's Fury, could go for plant denial. You can allow EDG to get sight a little bit as long as you control some important positions, like for example Garage. I would like to see Minibu tuck into that close spot and try to deny Jishu.
Gets the tag. Although by Rians, he's expecting a few more from that, but that's just to provide some safety. It's a big ult though expended. Not going to be having this for the last round.
What is nobody calling here? Is this going to be a breach ult fake on A? Oh, it's going to be ruined.
Yeah, but Chichu cleaned up. Kang right from behind. Ult is expended. Did you say it's ruined? It has pulled the players back. They're believing it.
Minibu bought it hook, line and sinker. As soon as Jishu made that play, I thought he was going to stick around on the C site and try to deal with things. He just thought that was the lure.
Alright, they finally got the plant off.
EDG need it. Every round they can get. Nefarious means or not. Here's the ult though. You hear that one. Spike a panic in the back of the mind. It's Kang who's the one with that ult in his hands. Nobody trying to hold that one down is good. So the tracking again, weaving in and out. Sidestepping, dancing. It's graceful by Kang, still alive as well. Time is ticking. Boo! What is that? Return of the fire from the side. Heretics trying to barrel over them. Woo with so much more to do here, but I think it's too late. Time being that deciding, defining factor all around. And EDG at least granted that one blessing.
Finally, the clock turns onto the side of EDG and they get a plant down. They bookend the half with a couple of rounds and it smiles from Kang, but there's very little to smile about here at the beginning on Haven.
So far, Heretics, domination from them. Boom! EDG just need to not let their spirits be dampened. As we head into the next half, they're going to be mulling that one over, but for now, we're going to send it down to the floor for an interview with some special guests.
Hey, what's up, guys? Get your boasties on because we have Boaster and Cruz over here for the halftime interview. Now, Cruz, first of all, you were on the screen for the opening ceremony for 0.5 seconds. How was that experience for you? 보스터 선수와 크루즈 선수 만나보도록 할 텐데요. 아까 오프닝 세리머니 때 0.5초 동안 둘이 춤을 추는 모습이 화면에 잡혔거든요. 어떤 경험이었는지부터 물어볼게요.
긴장돼요.
He's nervous in Korean. Yeah? Good experience for you?
Very excited to be on the monitor, obviously, and I think I had a really good time with the show.
큰 무대에 나올 수 있어서 너무너무 긴장됐지만 그래도 좋은 경험이었다고 얘기를 하는데요. 그리고 보스터 선수 사실 저기 있는 선수들이랑 모두 다 절친이잖아요. 그렇기 때문에 좀 두 선수들에게 어떤 얘기를 하고 싶은지도 물어보도록 하겠습니다. You're like best friends with all 10 players on the stage. What would you like to tell them right now?
Yeah, I mean, I love all of these boys on the stage. Benji Fishy works so hard. He's such a nice kid. Kong and Nobody, I'm super close with them. So unfortunately today, I am... EDG 자요!
다 친하고 벤지 피시 선수 너무 열심히 하고 뭐 좋은 선수이기는 하지만 그래도 박강 선수 그리고 노바디 선수와 너무너무 좋은 친구이기 때문에 오늘 EDG 짜요라고 얘기를 했습니다. 그러면 마지막으로 팬분들께 한마디 부탁드리도록 할게요. Any last message to the fans?
Thank you very much for watching us. I mean, Valorant and hope to see you next year.
응원 감사드리고요. 그리고 또 내년에 다시 만나자고 얘기를 하는데요. 보스터 선수도 한마디 들어볼게요. 보스터.
응원 감사합니다. 다음 시즌에 더 만나요.
Thank you, Boaster and Cruz. And let's dance our way back into the second half. Dun, 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 dun.
The betrayal, the heartbreak, the drama. Boaster against EMEA.
Where can we take Boaster to where he won't know how to speak to the crowd in their local
I mean, he's a natural showman. He really is.
I know. We'll have to go all around the world seeing where those skills can take it.
Yeah.
EDG have had a little bit of breathing room here. They've had another opportunity to speak to their coaching staff, though they've had many already.
Yeah.
Looking to try to turn things around on their defense side. So far, Heretics have been dominant, utterly.
EDG just trying to get the read. Defensive setup, heavy stack over towards B. Heretics early take over towards A long. Push back.
One of EDG's massive strengths has been their pistol rounds over the course of this tournament. They, of course, won the first to open things up. They need another.
EDG might have had the read here. Moving over. Reinforcements arriving with Kang and Simon. Util held. Nobody might miss that timing, though, still. Heretics set up for the A split, and the Util is connecting. Listen, the spades a bit more where that came from. No clean kills really to be found here. And it's EDG, they're going to barrel their way through, they just can't do it. In pieces, onto the ground. Pistol round cleaned up if I've ever seen one. The 2v5, it's just got to be heroics and a miracle, I think, on the side of EDG.
Looks like Benji's on the flank, seeing if Smoggy's gone for a teleport play past his trip, because they're just startled at how slow Smoggy and Chishuata begin this retake.
Yeah.
It's a 2v5. More dominance for Heretics.
As I said, I mean, Util in spades. They're going to just cut them
That's
out
a
of the
clean
picture
breach
here.
flash.
Peeking, as soon as there's contact, recognition that the players are falling and dropping. And speaking of dropping, it's Benji with 4 bodies. Dropped in the round, a pistol round again under the belt of Heretics. This is, again, there's no other word to describe it other than dominance. They've come to this tournament with expectations that they might reach the same heights like they did in Shanghai, but clearly taking those learning moments from it.
Benji, you're the GOAT, bro.
It was a phenomenal pistol round from him. The first fault line, though, from Wook caught onto 2 players. Miniboo went for the stun towards default, caught himself with it, actually, and they still had the presence of mind to slow things down. I think Team Heretics, too, on their attack sides, generally going to be a bit better than EDG at going around and meticulously pruning away that defense.
Making sure that there's a series of unknowns across the map, forcing the defenders to get active.
Benji could get caught here, but he's only got the pistol.
Yeah, that's why he's going exploring. No real danger of him losing and handing over a gun. And guess what? In the rifle aim, well, not even that, man, just raw aim. It's on point right now for Benji.
One of the few times that Simon's fault line's pretty bad. And Chishu does respond with 1. Wu falling, but Phantom, Guardian, Spectre on the other side. Kankan would have to land some almighty martial shots to make this one winnable.
Only 1 player weak enough as well for 1 to the body. It's going to have to be mostly headshots defining this round if Kang is to do it. And like I said, Miniboo survives. Single digits of health. Chichu will be no long for this world. 12 HP and a dream, and it will remain just that. It's 11 rounds here for Heretics. They're locked in.
Every team in the history of Valorant that's made back-to-back finals won at least one of them, the first or the second. EG last year had a somewhat similar arc to Heretics. We talked about that being a Cinderella story, something you might never see again. And the comparisons are not exactly one-to-one, but a team full of very inexperienced players who weren't rated incredibly highly by the community, that ran into the most dominant team of the year at the second event and come back and are looking amazing here to begin.
Similar parallels, but as an opener, EDG sorely needed.
4-player fight from EDG as well, committing massive resources to locking down A lobby. This is kind of similar to how Team Heretics were defending.
Yeah.
Except they were often leaving the Neon to fight over this area rather than the Sova.
A bit of a handshake with the drones there, just trying to get that information. Smoggy on the line, that is nice.
He hit 2 body shots onto Rienz.
Definitely did. Right there. Was claiming these kills. Benji, though, taking up some space. Spotting that there's gaps in the play. The defensive protocols of EDG still. Raw aim on display. Benji might be getting away with murder still.
I have retrieved the spike.
He'd have to ace to finish up this round and just not anticipating it. Kanking already up onto the line.
A big round for EDG just to showcase that they won't be completely pushed around and bullied. But that's still only their second round that they've won with rifles on board. Opening kill was clean from Kankan. Need to start seeing Smoggy get online. When we get to Lotus later on, third map, I am sure you will see Smoggy absolutely farming. He's amazing there. But on the Omen maps, it does sometimes take him a while to get warmed up.
Rough so far for him.
This Neon wall just a denial in case somebody like Kankan had taken the walk down mid.
Chichu's playing in front of this anyway, but oh, it's finally broken. That's 2 shots committed though.
Yeah, but tons of damage onto Chishu as well. Love that trip. That trip is so good for B post-plant situations.
Minecraft.
You get the plant down here and the retake tries to come through that, it's very tough. It's also good for info.
Probably tomorrow.
Because you know that people haven't re-cleared through mid and pushed into window, for example. See how Team Heretics defaulting, just taking parts of the map, making it a bit more difficult for EDG to play. However, the Chinese squad does still control A lobby, and that's what Rienz is looking to try to deny right now.
Paranoia held. The hands of Smoggy. He's going to have to follow up on this himself. Glides forwards, pulls out a dash. Evacuation by Minibook still alive here with 35 seconds.
This is looking risky now because EDG did not bite on that pressure over towards A. Chishu's been holding this down since the start of the round in Garage.
Oh, he's going to be tested. Tested and potentially rewarded. Could be the difference. Flash evaded. Fires off the shots though, and now they know exactly where he is. At least they should! But they don't! Unanticipated, and Heretics paid a price in blood. 11 seconds left.
Wow.
Chopped to pieces before they could even get into the site.
Yo, Chichu went off, bro.
There's a round for EDG to try to stabilize, to try to find that belief. And there you're seeing Simon as well, with a rare smile, lit up.
Still think Heretics are going to 3-0 though.
It's so important that these EDG players genuinely believe that they can win today. Kang said it, they've already accomplished an unimaginable goal at Champions. But you have to still have that hunger to go further beyond.
Let's go!
And you see him pumping up Simon in that moment. So important.
Keep the morale in check. Understand that it's 1 round at a time. It's what makes the best. The best. Elites on the stage if you have that composure. Will be a hard run back. Stun. Connects. Barely a hand pointed out. Chichu. Have to get out of there.
If you look at the way that EDG play this map against any opponent, they love re-clearing Garage. Fault line, Chishu runs forward. Could be a spot that Team Heretics try to exploit, but at the moment it's working really nicely for EDG. And if you control A lobby or long plus Garage, you've basically got the whole map.
Not broken before the reveal. Still just Sheriffs and a Stinger in the hands of these Heretics players, but when it's up to 11, you never know when the next round's going to come. Here it is, wall up, Paranoia alongside it. The util is always going to be good and impeccable. Heretics hitting their shots, nailing them down. And Kang is forced to respond, coming up with all sorts of damage and goods. Players are toppled.
That would have been a kill there. Woot, he's got about the worst weaponry for the job, but Kang is playing with so much danger.
15 HP. One shot from Woot will do it for 13 seconds though, and now Woot's got to get that move on, picks up the upgrade. They know exactly where he is. Simon puts him out of misery. And EDG, they stay alive in the map.
timeout call for Team Heretics. What a role that Kang now finds himself in, by the way. If you think back to when he first started in Valorant, he was just a young boy with a dream.
Yeah.
And now he's in a position where he's almost like the experienced leadership figure for Simon, who is sat right next to. The two are working in tandem so often in rounds. The support and the fragging. And you can see the energy that he has and how infectious it is spreading through the rest of the team. Heretics need to control this one before it slips away. This is now 3 in a row. They turn the game from 11-3, which looks utterly unwinnable for EDG, to 11-6, where you're starting to think, okay, they might have a chance here.
Boulder hasn't budged really down the mountain yet. EDG is still going to attempt to push it up. 11-6 here, and like you said, they're still, at the back of their minds, they're thinking, oh, okay, are we losing track and slip of the map at least? I was going to say the series not quite there yet, still.
I think one of the things that you've got to notice, right, when you're Team Heretics in this position, is that Simon is often drifting over towards C. We're actually going to watch him set up for this big 4-player crunch towards A lobby. But if he is towards C, you should be able to take A long control a little easier at the start of these rounds. Now, if that was their read, EDG are already ahead of it.
It's a crazy mix-up. 4 players willing to fight this one, and I wonder if it's going to be a delay take. I've seen teams do this. Their show presence with the Sova. Just a feign like it's only the one holding.
Yep.
And this is going to be bloody. A skirmish laying in way, dashing forward, stunned up on either side. Kang controlling the rifle, controlling the spray still. It's all Heretics, baby. Up in the feed in a 2v1. They paved their way towards the A site. Chichu seeking to get himself in there, trying to play ahead of the timings, but he can't dodge the paranoia. And it settles into the back of his mind. He hears the footsteps. Defense is necessary. Boo! My God! Wasn't even being defended in the moment.
What a shutdown. What awareness from Boo. I was not anticipating them to expect Shishu that early. He got to the site on a really fast timing. Look at how daft this fight is in A lobby. Everybody stunned up, trying to control their crosshair. But Heretics now, after winning that round, with Wu trading beautifully, they're up to 12.
Just one more stepping stone, all that stands between them and the map.
For the first time, EDG go for the walk down mid. And Team Heretics, they're having none of it. No. Full ults, baby, send them away.
Yep, and that's going to be clearing out most of the site. Boo sticks it down into hell. They know that A is easy access, so just a little bit of worry in the back of their minds about A short, still with that smoke that's propped up, and it's buying time and space potentially, but they're hearing these footsteps. Kang dodging, weaving, ducking from the bullets. Simon with a cage, not even in his face there. It's offloaded, ults, rattled back. The rolling thunder seeking to deny and delay some space. It's up to these players on the flank of EDG to see if they can do something. Kang's been left alone to his own devices. Tap of the rifle, beautiful, lands it still. Here's the cleanup crew arriving in kind. Dart from the side, wall up, Hunter's Fury, there is no escape. For the rest of his team, time has been bought. A punches, a mad dash and scramble. But an electrifying finish here to Haven. Heretics taking map number 1.
Massively deserved, dominant opening, stealing away EDG's first pick. Up next, Sunset, where Heretics have been phenomenal this year. Their home territory. What a knock. Were EDG expecting this comp? Were they expecting this ferocity? Have they adjusted to the stage?
We're going to be finding that out and more. This best of 5 is only just getting started. Do not go anywhere. You're watching the grand finals.